Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go from LA. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Second down, give to Harvey. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Broncos.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They give up the middle to Harvey. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Near the goal line. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
First and goal, Denver.
Harvey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Another for Harvey. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 35.
Herbert from the gun. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down. not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. Into the hands of Ganson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's Herbert once more. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that'll plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Go.
They'll throw, third and long. Escapes the pocket. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Dicker connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in a hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Nix looking to throw. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
First down, Broncos.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, third down. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 7-3 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at a borderline gimme third down here. Harvey once more. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down, and they go right back to him. Solid run in here, and that's 9 yards as he brings up second down. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Kill, kill. Oh, I said. Ready. Kill, 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 kill.
They'll run here with Blake Corum. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. You're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Look at that power, deep left side. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now lead by 10.
Touchdown, Denver.
How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. McCole Hardman now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
McCole Hardman on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
5-9, go.
Zone read, it's Pacheco. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Working quickly here.
At the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers making a 1-score game in the 1st half. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers cut the lead down to 4.
Chargers 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This will end up as a touchback.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end left. 1st and 10. It's Harvey. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Nix from the gun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Now, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force them into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look
yeah.
at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Connecting on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Run left side, Harvey. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss, we've got 2nd and 11. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Nix to throw.
46-yard line.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's trying to push the field. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set. Hey, easy. Black 8. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Couldn't get it to Aronde Gadsden the second. And it sets up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10 now. Herbert. He lofts one deep, center of the field. He's got it deep downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Handoff, headed left, Pierce. Defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
2nd and 10.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Let's go.
Here's Herbert. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Hey, facing a deficit, it's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room. They will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Flush down now to his left. He's going for it himself. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A pickup of 17. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Denver.
Nix. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He'll air it out on third. Sends this to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos grow their lead to 8.
Chargers 13. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Here's Herbert, first and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
On third down, Herbert lofts it deep right side. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Jim Harbaugh sticking with his offense. They're going for 2.
The Chargers will line up.
Herbert throwing again. And he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Chargers take over first and 10. At their own
First call here coming from the shotgun. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Herbert from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. Well, they just did.
Play action now for Herbert. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. That's taken at the 15. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle them up.
At their own 25-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Kill.
They'll start on the ground. Coral. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here's Nix. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he's making a house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Corum to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense to the line fast. 2nd down run by Corum. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Kill.
Trying down the middle with Chandler. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Running left with Pacheco. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Nice catch along the sideline. Awesome body control to stay in bounds there. Oh, but we've got a flag on the play. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Got to stay within a yard of the line. Now back him up. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. This passes, caught inside the 15. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Set.
Trying to sneak, it's Herbert. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Chargers take a 13-point lead. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Corum. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Working quickly here.
A gain of 15. And the Broncos 1st down.
Kill.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
He gets it again here, 2nd down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now Nix escapes the pocket. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They'll throw for it. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Running it after the penalty. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run, well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. To the air on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Caught just shy of the goal line. time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. From the red zone on 1st. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now within 1 score in the 4th. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. At the 20. Quick screen the center of the field. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so I'll bring this out to the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. As a man, that's Courtland Sutton. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st down, Broncos.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun snap to Nix. Caught, nice game left side. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. He goes to the hurry up here.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Nix to throw again. Escapes the pocket. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Extra point try coming. This would importantly make it a one-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth.
Chargers 42, Broncos 34. To kick off for the
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. He's across the 20, still going. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Chooses to bring this one out. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Defender arrives wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. The Broncos had their eye on that play clock, and before it expires, they call a timeout. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Nix now to throw. DJ Chark there for the catch. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Nix with it on 1st. He throws a bullet to the center. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Once more, it's Nix. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
5 still to go here. This is second down. They kick the running back in motion. Nix looking to throw. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands.
This is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th.
Chargers 49, Broncos 41. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Returning it from the 4. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And it ends there, but a very short field awaiting them. He's out on the opposing side of the field. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Running left, it's Pierce. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. Trying to set this up quick.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
Go. Set. Go. Lady.
Looking to throw. He's going deep. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got 1 hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. He'll look to throw it. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
Sack. A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Back to throw. Nix is hit. He lost that football. And they jump on top of it. Ooh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game.
Recovered by the offense.
To throw. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Chargers make the play that should win them this game.
As an offense, you never want to play this game in a state of desperation. That's what so much of that felt like. Forcing you to go for it, forcing you to pass. I think forcing the quarterback to get rid of it and take a chance, that was just less than ideal all the way around.
A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. From the left hash, this will be from 50.
A 50-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point